Hello from Ramallah in Palestine. So today I thought I will catch a bus from Jerusalem, bus number 218, and I come and visit Ramallah. It's not very far, you get here in about 35-40 minutes. You arrive in a crazy bus station and you start walking around, looking at the shops, walking in the streets, talking with the nice people here, and then you end up in this square. This is the main square in Ramallah, and it's called Yasser Arafat Square, with this beautiful somebody climbing up there, look, and the Palestinian flag on top. So I repeat, here I am in Ramallah in Palestine, in the Yasser Arafat Square. Now I am going to keep walking. Apparently there is even the tomb, the grave where Yasser Arafat is buried. So I'll have a look at that. There's even a Yasser Arafat museum. And then, like I said, I spend maybe half a day here, walking in the streets, see what they sell, see how they make their own thing every day. It's a little bit chaotic, I must admit, with cars everywhere. There's another big square along with water coming up. They play Arabic music all the time, I hear it. They drive around in their cars, stay in the little shops, drinking coffee. They're waving. I guess they notice I am a tourist, although I look like them, you know, here. So, here I am. Here I am at this beautiful, well-maintained, everywhere is white, where Yasser Arafat used to meet the people, where Yasser Arafat spent 34 months in the siege, hidden away, and even where Yasser Arafat is buried. So, if you ever come to Ramallah, make sure you come and visit. It will take you around 2 hours because the museum, there's a lot to see, and then there is special people that they take you down and see where Yasser Arafat used to meet his people, and there's all the story of Palestine. Very interesting, where to read, and photos and everything. And Ramallah is the place which is about 45-50 minutes away from Jerusalem with bus number 218. Okay, now I will turn the video so you can have a look at this beautiful area. And this is the place where Yasser Arafat is buried. They done it in a very nice glass section here. This is where Yasser Arafat is buried. Beautiful place. That's the entrance. Behind this olive tree is the entrance of the museum. Like I said, I was there for a while. Very interesting to see as well. Okay, this is the real office, the actual office of Yasser Arafat, where he used to meet even with world leaders. This is his actual office, his actual desk, with a photo there of his daughter, I think. And this is where it used to happen. Here there is even a video showing meeting different leaders, like with the Chinese leader in this same office. And now I am going to go on the siege floor. So apparently this is where Yasser Arafat lived for 34 months. This is underneath. He didn't want to go out of here so he don't get arrested, so he moved underneath here at the siege place. This was the kitchen. This was his office while he was 34 months underneath this place. So he even made visits here. This was where the secretary stayed. Then once he was out of here, then everybody knows this story, that he died. So this area where the presidential guards used to live. In fact, there is still guns by their beds. They are not loaded. And the reason why there is these tanks by the wall, because behind them there is windows, so nobody could take a shot in here. So this was the room, the actual room of the presidential guards, while Arafat was here for 34 months. So here we have the reports of his death in 2004, one in Palestinian and one in French, and the report says that he died of an unusual death. Then in 2013 they opened the tomb, took samples from his hair, and they found that he died with a biological chemical. Now this is still under still a little bit of a question mark, because they don't know how they gave it to him, if it was when he was here or even before, because apparently the substance that he died with could have been on his body for even few years before. Here we have the table where Yasser Arafat used to be treated. The doctor used to come here. Yasser Arafat used to lay on that bed and be treated. Here we have the bed of the big commander that used to take care of Yasser Arafat. And on the screens here we have, because he had sort of 3 funerals. He had one made in France because that's where he died. Then he had a funeral in Egypt and another funeral in Palestine. So you can see at the moment as I'm talking, the funeral in Egypt, the funeral in France, and the funeral in Palestine. This was his bedroom during the 34 months of the siege. What you're seeing here is real. This is exactly how everything was. With his little wardrobe, little bed. This is where he lived for 34 months.